Hi guys, it's Kate. I have tried for almost a week to upload a video, so fingers crossed that this works. I went last Tuesday, I don't know, to see the surgeon. Not exactly as I expected. I thought I was getting a date. I didn't end up getting a date until the Friday. I had sort of gone in planning that I would have a Roux-en-Y. And he sort of came out of nowhere talking about a duodenal switch, or DS. It's not a very popular surgery, at least in Ontario. In fact, this is the only hospital in the GTA mine, which is St. Joe's Hamilton, that has funding to do a duodenal switch. So he figures I'm a good candidate for that. So what makes me a good candidate for a DS? I have no health issues other than I'm super fat. I don't have any comorbidities except for sleep apnea, which is a result of being heavy. So I kind of check out on the health thing. Plus, being young-ish means that we need to look at longevity of the surgery. And he says that, if I have another 40 years to live, let's say, am I going to end up gaining all my weight back? I really don't buy any of that, in the sense that any one surgery is better in longevity than another. I know they've had problems with the bands before, but I know a lot of people with bands and are super successful. So to me, that's a difficult one to digest as full truth. Mine's going to be done in a 2-part surgery. So I'll be sleeved first, like a normal VSG. And then after the honeymoon period, so newbies, that's about 9 months to a year after your surgery, they will look at how much weight I've lost. And if I'm going at a steady pace and doing what is expected of a normal VSG, then I will stay with that. If I have plateaued for a significant period of time and it looks like I'm not going any lower and maybe I'm hanging out at like 260 or something, then I'm a candidate for the second part of the switch. So it becomes like a Roux-en-Y and a VSG kind of mashed together. Only a little better than the Roux-en-Y because the chances of dumping and malabsorption, or malnutrition really, is less. So they go about an inch below the duodenum, which I keep, and they splice that and they reroute my small intestine from large intestine up. They measure. I end up having less intestine than a Roux-en-Y, but the absorption is done at the bottom of the intestine, and I can still absorb some nutrients. There definitely is malabsorption, but not as bad as Roux-en-Y. But I think all the surgeries, if you work the program and use your tool and stay on track, I think they all have a very good outcome. He did say to me that I would probably never reach goal because of my weight. You lose about 80% of your excess weight, which, yeah, of course, I've got a lot of weight to lose. But to hear that you'll never reach a goal, that's kind of a piss off. And I had some mixed emotions about it. I didn't know if I was going to cry or punch him in the face. And I don't know. Here's the thing. In Ontario, we have centers of excellence, which are selected hospitals by the government that are given funding to specialize in bariatric surgeries and clinics. And they're about 5 years old. So we have been doing bariatric surgeries for a long time, but anything prior to 5 years ago is a non-existing stat in their eyes. They only care about what's happening from 5 years to present. That's not a lot of data, really, especially depending on the hospital and depending on the surgeon. Not a lot of data. I don't necessarily buy it. My sister, as some of you know, is 8 years out, like 2 weeks ago. She started at, I believe, 450, went into surgery at 430, and is currently maintaining at about 125 to 136. She's seen as low as 118, maybe lower than that, I don't know, and is doing just fine. I mean, disclaimer, don't do what she does, but she is the poster child for what not to do on a bariatric weight loss surgery. I mean, it's backfired for her. She's gotten a lot of the stuff that was listed on our warnings and complications of bariatric surgeries, and it's just from not following the program. So I think that if I follow the program and I keep in touch with my supports and the clinic, that I should be successful in maintaining a goal weight or thereabouts. I mean, I don't even know what a goal weight is for me. To hit Wonderland would be goal. My sister and I are very different. She's 5'5". She's got a very petite structure. I'm 5'8.5", and I'm more solid. Even as a kid, I was like more of an athletic build, and she has a very kind of spindly build. So my date is going to be May 12th, which is like 2 weeks away. So I started my Optifast, and that's interesting. I mean, is it bad? No, it's not bad. It's made by Nestle, so I think that it tastes a lot like their pre-made hot chocolates, you know, in the package. Just add water. It smells and tastes like that. I don't mind chocolate, and I think if you're a chocolate whore, you'll eat pretty much any chocolate. It's getting a little monotonous. It's weird to just keep drinking. It's weird to prepare meals for your family and kids and sit at the table and participate in mealtime when you are drinking. I prepare mine 2 ways. First of all, I recommend that you get either a mini blender or one of those blender cups. So it has the little almost like whisk ball in the bottom. They're about like $9, and you can get them at your local fitness health store. I make mine in there. It asks for 300 mils of water, which really is not a lot of water. I don't know, it's about like, well, a cup is 250, so it's just over a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter, cup and a half, and it's thick. Not chunky thick, just thick. So I add more water. First of all, you're getting more water and liquids in, and it just helps thin it out a bit. It's not gritty. It doesn't change the taste. It just sort of changes the texture. I'll put it on ice if I want something cold to drink and I want to drink it fast. But I've been drinking it warm, which sounds kind of gross, but I'm a bit of a chocolate. I am a chocolate whore, but I'm a coffee whore, more so than chocolate. And I just can't function without the stuff. I'm allowed to drink tea and coffee, but it has to be black. I can handle some homebrew black, but like Starbucks and Tim Hortons is nasty. I just can't. I don't get the same impact from it, like satisfaction, comfort. It really is comfort. I found that going through this phase, some of the warped relationships I have with food is more about comfort, and I get that from coffee. So I have been making it with the 300 mils of cold water, blending it up, and then using my Keurig to either fill it the rest with hot water or decaf coffee. I also have the, what is it called? Tisani? Is that it? I don't know. It's from like Starbucks, and that the flavor things, a sugar-free peanut butter I'll sometimes add in there. It doesn't really change the taste. Yeah, the first time I did it hot, I added hot water right away to it. don't mix it like that. It kind of has a binding or thickening agent like cornstarch in warm water. So make it first cold and then add your hot. I'm getting sick of it. I'm allowed up to 2 cups in total of any combined. Broccoli, cauliflower, celery, cucumber, I don't know, some other things. Definitely no fruit, anything that has fructose or sugar in it. I don't really have a lot of use for it. I did do the cauliflower, just raw. I think I had a cup of raw cauliflower, and you're allowed a fat-free dressing to go with it. But it really fucks with your senses. I thought, oh my God, we're eating, and you're not eating at all. And it sort of triggered stuff for me. Well, nice little crudité. Now what is with, the rest of the food? My other options are Jell-O, sugar-free Jell-O, which I've had a couple of. I have the same reaction, and sugar-free popsicles, which I'm just not digging. I feel like shit. I'm pretty exhausted. I don't know if that's part of our weather here is really crappy. We are not going to see sun again for another 6 days. And that really affects with my migraines and stuff. I don't know if it's that or if it's the fact that I'm under 1,000 calories and having some type of detox. I don't know. It could be a combination of everything, but I mean, yesterday I couldn't get out of bed. Today I'm a little bit better. I'm showered. I usually always come to you just showered and I look like hell, but whatever. Yes, I'm allowed Jell-O. I'm kind of looking forward to food. However, I know it's going to be a month away. So, I'll share another disclaimer with you. I don't handle liquid protein very well. So protein shakes, like Premier Protein and stuff like that. I don't know if it's the way the protein is broken down or if there's some kind of agent in it, the vitamins or something. I have no clue what it is. But they have a tendency to make me want to urgently go. I know a lot of people have problems with that. They've talked about that the protein, they won't have protein shakes and stuff because it gives them diarrhea. That will stop, but you'll still have an urgency to go. That heightens with your Optifast. So my TMI note to self, to anyone who's going to be starting Optifast and has that issue, you never trust a fart. That's all I'm saying about that. So I have 2 weeks to go. I started my absolute journey. Highest weight was 390. I managed to lose a little bit of weight in between there. I started my Optifast at 374, and today I'm down to 370.4. So I've lost 4 pounds since Monday. I'm just doing the Optifast. So kind of cool, but I could totally see why. What else is going on? I wanted to know if anyone had any tips for what I should really bring to the hospital and what is totally unnecessary. It's kind of like having a baby and people, pack these overnight bags that are crazy packed and you use nothing of it. And the one thing that you need, you didn't pack. So, anyone who's been through it wants to give me some comments down below about what is helpful. That'd be great. Anything that I should be running out and getting before surgery. I do have my nutrition class, which is like a 3-hour mandatory class that talks about the liquid diet after surgery and all the stages of eating through surgery, expectations of your support groups, surgeon instructions, yada, yada, yada. They'll probably also talk about what to bring to the hospital, but unless you're going through it, I mean, I'm sure there's tips out there. So I would appreciate those. I also have a pre-op appointment next week, so that's 2 more steps and then I'm on the table. 2 days before surgery, I go on a strict clear diet of liquids. So broth, water, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed Jell-O. that'll be a treat. I am having broth right now. Same thing, for the comfort of just having something savory and warm. But it's not filling, man. It's not filling at all. It needs some pasta or something in there. I'm not really hungry. I'm just not satisfied. Yeah, I'm not starving. I'm just in void of comfort. I think it's the best way to say it. And I would really love some coffee with cream in it, but in a couple of months, I guess. So that is my update. I hope this uploads. I am super, super thankful for everyone who's been supporting me along the way. My family, my friends, and my YouTube family. That's super important to me. So I appreciate it, and thank you so much. Thank you to all my newbie subscribers. I've had a ton of them, and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions on the DS or this part of my surgery, like this point, or have any comments or suggestions for me, I would love to hear from you. But I'll keep you posted. I think I will do a video after my orientation, like that 3-hour mandatory nutrition. Till then, I'm out. Maybe I'll do a body shot. Y'all want a body shot? I'm at 16 minutes. Okay, let's see what I can do. Oh, I'm lying on the floor. Okay, come with me. I think I did a body shot right at the very beginning. Let's see if this stands up. Okay. Oh, of course I have a light on. So, can y'all see this? Can you see this? Back, side, and front. Pouch. Okay, guys. Thanks so much. Love you all. Have a good day.